But again, I mean, Fractal, of course, finishing second last year, just to Eric ICX. So
you know who else who's come in second in the past is Pixel Andy. So
that's true.
The battle of the runner-ups, it's going to be a war.
Yeah, so that's true. So between the 4 players that we have here, we have a first place finisher twice, and 2 second place finishers as well.
And Dengler was such an amazing qualifying performance. Definitely a force to be reckoned with. Could emerge victorious, and we could have, you know, a result that will result in new matchups in the next round. So we shall see. Ready to go. 3, 2, 1. Tetris! Tris.
Yeah, but I believe Eric does have a 1.9 going into 39. And I think that's the highest that has been scored. I know Alex T had a 1.8 going into 39 as well. But
and again, it's kind of crazy because Dog is the only player who was not seated in the top 8, which is crazy all in itself. But obviously you can see one of the best players, of course, pretty much of all time at this point, and in this top 8 here. So we've got a seed of 2, 3, 6, and 10 going up against each other here.
yeah, and this is actually a rematch down the bottom. Fractal and Andy from last year.
That's
Remember
right.
when Fractal had that near perfect game from 18?
And yeah, actually, once again, Dog and Andy playing at the same time, but not each other. Maybe looking to inspire each other to do their best.
Of course, starting out here very neck and neck for all the players, but again, one of my favorite stories is Pixel Andy's journey, because he started as a Daz player, and of course his brother Dog went hyper tapping, and Andy basically switched to hyper tapping to be able to keep up with him. Became one of the best hyper tappers. Then rolling came and took over, and now Dog and Andy are both rollers, but Andy has gone through all 3 phases. He has learned every single method of playing classic NES Tetris.
And this year in quals, actually getting the higher seed.
Dengler, a little bit uncomfortable, actually.
Yeah, that's going to take some...
Oh, no.
That's going to be hard to burn, but... Wow, looking tight B up there. Oh,
that O piece was not what he wanted.
Needs something flat.
Oh.
It really needs... Oh, it's not able to pull it off. That's going to be an early top out. Dog takes an early first round victory there.
That's twice now for Dog to be able to have a couple of games with just an early top out from his opponent.
Almost don't want to say lucky Dog, but
Hold on,
wow.
look at the
what a
drought
fast
counter, though.
rounded. Yep, that
54.
drought. As I was saying, droughts being a major factor here in top 16 and top 8. Andy with nice spin. That Spire for Fractal. Probably not anything he can't handle, but just unfortunate.
Yeah, especially considering that Fractal had the lead early on, and Andy with an... Oh, wow, dirty Tetris for Fractal.
You see Fractal playing a little conservatively there. I mean, we could have tried to chase some pieces a little bit more, but just going to do some safer burns right there. Yeah, I didn't even want to put the O piece over there on column 2 and 3 to build up a tower. I believe we're going to start a next game up there for Dengler and Dog. Yep, there they go. They're going to start a new match. Fractal still working on that clean. Finally going to get access to that hole in column 6. And there's the eyepiece that he needs. And so
Fractal's
there we
finally
go.
clean, yep.
I think what was interesting about Fractal going for those dirty Tetrises is it prevented Andy from building up a substantial lead. Andy is only up by a Tetris and a half at this point.
Yeah, definitely a skill to have is maintaining your aggression and your scoring potential, even if you have to burn some lines. And we're seeing more manifestations of that, especially from this year's performers.
Just a little bit over 2/3 through level 18 here. 367 for Fractal, 426 for Andy.
Ooh, look at this build right now from Dengler. Having a little bit of, oh no, never mind, that eyepiece is gonna help over there. But look at this, a little bit of trouble for Pixel Andy right now. But there
No
we
big
go,
deal.
handled just fine.
Yep.
I'm gonna go for a couple of flat burns here. Ooh, I like the delay burn that Andy's trying to set up here.
Just gonna go for the triple and perhaps just transition. No, actually gonna try to clear it all the way back down to row 0. Or row 1, I'm sorry.
Yeah, it's going to
That-
cost a few lines, but the playfield will be completely clear. Okay, Dengler up high again. Similar situation to the last round. Can Dengler dig out of this?
It's a little bit lower, but equally as dangerous.
And at least,
All right.
though, the long bars
Yeah.
are coming here, but he needs now to dig
Okay.
through there, and now he needs an L or a J. Actually not gonna chase for that.
Ooh, that L piece was rough.
Yeah, forced to place it straight down.
Finally coming together.
And
One more opens up the well.
Oh,
Yep, gets
there
the
we
right
go.
pieces and is clear again. Gets that long
And
bar. And
boom!
boom!
Tetris
Tetris
for
for Dengler.
Oh, and a nice adjustment there for the square as well.
That's what it takes to survive, you know, even when the going gets rough. Keeping composure and clearing it off. You're rewarded for your survival with a Tetris. It's so satisfying.
537 transition for Fractal. Andy with one more to go before transition.
even despite that cleaning that Dengler had to do, still at a 60% Tetris rate. And everybody else here, as you can see, also around that number as well. I think Dog, the only one within the 70 range here. Ooh, look at this. Andy is playing so aggressive right now. He's building high, but we have a 30-piece drought, and there it is, finally, the I-piece. Pixel Andy gonna survive here. Gonna stay alive.
Dengler with a T-spin, keeping things clean. Scores are neck and neck.
Yeah, we've seen a lot of cleaning from the players, from all the players, so no one's been able to build a substantial lead.
Yeah, I think they're, trying to play RNG really honest. I mean, we saw what happened in game one with Dengler. Who would have think that you would run into a 54-piece drought at the beginning of the game?
Today's been brutal. I'm not even sure if that's a manifestation of the players being able to survive to see those droughts, but definitely playing a bigger factor today than ever. Oh.
Just a very untimely S-burst. Can still dig out, but now Andy actually also having to do cleaning.
Yeah, drought in progress, 34 plus.
Fractal almost has it cleaned up right here. There we go. Neutral board and boom! Tetris for Fractal.
Andy with a big mess to clean up. Let's see how efficiently it can be solved.
Yeah, again, not in really danger of topping out, but just hurting his Tetris rate at this point.
Yeah, Fractal
Oh, that was perfect.
growing a lead over 100,000 points now. Boom, Tetris for Fractal. 80-52 at level 26.
Small misdrop over there for Fractal, but it's going to actually fix it up really efficiently. Andy almost down to the bottom, but that lead has ballooned up to almost 130,000 points. Or
Yeah,
almost exactly 130,000.
Yeah, basically 4 Tetris advantage right there. Shout outs once again to the production crew for giving us these nice stats you can see on the screen under their scores. Tells you exactly how many Tetrises they are behind now.
Random fact in from our stats team. Dog taught Andy how to hyper tap, apparently.
It's really cool.
Yeah. Makes sense.
Sharing
As
is
I said,
caring.
Like I said, he had to learn the hyper tapping to keep up with his younger brother.
975 for Fractal. One Tetris away from the max. Ooh, great delay burn setup right there.
Wow.
Where's the long bar?
But look at this right now.
Oh.
Dog with an 81%
Okay, kill screen
Tetris
for
rate.
Fractal. And max out.
Couple of misdrops over here
Uh-oh.
for Fractal. Andy has hit kill screen as well, 944.
Fractal trying to build a roof to burn off. Gets part of it there.
Oh, nice tuck right there. Great flat burns. Amazing down stacking from Fractal here.
Okay, so both players getting their play fields under control. We haven't seen anything super aggressive yet on kill screen.
Yeah, we haven't seen any setups for Tetris.
Oh,
but
there's
never
one.
mind. Fractal's going for it.
And boom! Tetris or Fractal on the kill screen. 1,080,000 points.
Andy
Two
set
Tetris.
up over there, column 4. There it is. Boom, Tetris for Andy. That's the max as well.
Okay, Dengler building up high. Needs a long bar, doesn't get it. He's gonna have to burn down with other pieces.
Dengler is having a little bit of trouble up there. That long bar is giving him the triple. Is gonna help a lot, and
Yeah.
actually got
Okay.
the right pieces there. Look at
And
that,
open.
and boom,
Boom,
Tetris, for Dengler.
Dengler.
But again, 55% Tetris rate over there, up against Dog's 77%.
And we're getting close out here down at the bottom. Andy down by 100,000 points. At this point, Andy's going to have to start going for Tetrises.
Oh, what a beautiful set of pieces right there. and
Oh,
boom.
there's another one for Fractal.
Okay, Andy set up. And boom, Tetris for Andy. 1.1 million now. Still trailing behind Fractal by about 100,000 points.
Andy, wait, we're getting close. Level 36. Andy set up in the
Andy
center.
calling for.
Say.
Boom, Tetris for Andy.
Level
Getting closer.
37
Oh, there's another one.
for Fractal.
Boom,
Wow.
Tetris for Andy. Wait, he's only down by a Tetris now, and he's set up.
Wow. Takes that double.
Where's the long bar, though? Oh, no. Has to take a couple of
There's a
skims.
drought again.
Oh, the drought. And, oh no!
And Fractal just topped out as well. A 40,000 point separation. Andy just needed that one
misdrop.
high
One
piece.
Tetris.
There are two long bars that came in, both got misdropped.
Wow.
So devastating.
Can you imagine playing that high and that's not enough to defeat your opponent?
Heartbreaking misdrop there. Man, I'm gonna need some counseling
Man.
after this.
That was
Oh,
That was
look at that
tough.
double
Wow.
tuck right there from Dog.
Dog about the max. That's from level 27. Boom, Tetris for Dog.
Dengler already on level 29. Down by
Yeah,
over
kill screen.
100,000 points.
Yeah, Dengler is going to have to count on potentially Dog maybe topping out at some point in time, but otherwise, this is going to be a hard catch-up right here, a hard chase
Oh,
down.
Dengler. Got some traffic on the board now. Wants to clear that. Oh,
Ooh.
missed flip of that long bar.
Oh, can't
Oh,
get that
that
O
left
piece
side
over.
can't get it. And that's going to be another win for Dog. Dengler now fighting for his tournament life.
And that round right there by Dengler in this round of this top 8. Oh, actually, no. I think that's the second time that we haven't had a max out here because Dengler also had that early top out on. So,
All right, our players are ready, so shall we count them down?
Let's do it.
Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Tetris!
Tris.
and it's crazy here. We've got a Matcherinos. We're at over $7,800 now for everybody. And again, thank you to everybody donating for adding to the prize pool that these players are capable of winning. Again, imagine being able to walk home, with all this money for all this practice and all the skill and talent and just hard work. And again, we often talk about video games of talent, but you don't even imagine how much work it takes to get to this level here.
Especially with the playstyle rolling, I know players put hundreds of hours just to find just the perfect thumb pressure to get the rolls to actually work. That's not including the precision that's needed to succeed.
Up on top, we've got 100% Tetris rate. 3 Tetrises in. So let's see how long that can last.
Yeah. Look at Fractal's screen right there with a little bit of unfortunate build right here, but that T-piece, nice mid burn right there. Now if he can just get the long piece over here. Okay, what is Fractal's play right
Fractal
here?
with some traffic on the board. He's gonna need them long bars to fill those holes.
Oh no.
It's got complicated. That triple's going to help a lot, though.
Yeah, Clutch pulling that off.
Flat burns. Oh, that's perfect.
Yeah.
And the
look
eyepiece,
great.
that's a dirty Tetris!
Dirty Tetris for Fractal.
And Fractal getting hyped for himself right there. Why wouldn't you with a beautiful dig like that?
That beautiful dig to the the dirty Tetris, one of the best of the day, turning those lemons into lemonade. Wow.
And kind of piggybacking on what you were saying earlier, Sharky, like obviously all these players here with the rolling coming in here and dominating at this point, but you know, I just want to make sure people at home know that how hard it is to learn rolling and how much practice you need for it, because obviously with so many players getting good at it, it feels like, oh, it's simple, I'll learn rolling too. But it's not that easy at all.
And especially it came a long way back when it was first introduced to the public back in 2021. You know, where people were using their foot grips like Alex T, people using gloves, people using lotion like Fractal right now.
Yeah, good to see the return of lotion.
Shout outs to Cheese, of course, the progenitor of rolling technique.
Yeah, even within rolling, just seeing different players evolve a style and a certain kind of aggression with it. You know, I think of modern Tetris, and you know, it makes it easy to move left and right really fast, and rolling is what you have to do in NES Tetris to replicate it.
Ooh.
But there's a certain precision that you have now with rolling where you know you can count where you need the piece to go. I really kind of wonder if that might be superior in a way, just because the players are constantly aware of exactly where they need to move.
Even in modern Tetris, there's this kind of mentality of 2 max movements, you know, like all the way to the side or one, or like double
finesse.
tapping, rotating. But yeah, you're right. I feel like rolling might even be more accurate once you become
The talent
good at it.
involved in precisely moving a piece may exceed, you know, what modern modern Tetris has in comparison to classic.
Dengler getting up a little high. That's going to be a triple, not a Tetris.
Yeah, Dengler really trying to maximize here, having to take some triples, but gets that Tetris and is rewarded. Dog up to a lead now of just over 2 Tetrises.
And the crazy thing is we saw that crazy dig by Fractal earlier. He still has a higher Tetris rate, but only by 1% here. But that means he actually has the lead in the score right now.
Yeah, of course, Dengler, you know, tournament life is on the line. Number 2 seed going up against Dog, so would be a seed upset if Dog were to win. But at the same time, we're talking about Dog is our 2-time world champion.
That's right.
Or is a 2-time world champion.
Definitely, yeah, we know that experience does count, and Dog, you know, being a 2-time world champion and actually, you know, being just always so good and so collected.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the thing is like again, I mentioned earlier how Dog always seems to make these kind of comebacks, you know, going down a couple of games. You know, once you've done that enough times, you know you can do it. And so, like, you just have that experience of handling the pressure, handling the times people always ask, like, how you stop being nervous in these things. And it's really just experience like this and you know, just learning to channel that nervousness.
Yeah, specifically this year, I'm seeing Dog just doing some very unique things. The only player to really be mullining during qualifying and practicing that level 29 speed. There's something special going on here. We could see, you know, an evolution of Dog here.
And we're seeing an evolution in game speed as we transition for Fractal down there at the bottom. Same for Andy. Fractal with the lead, despite that, you know, deadly dig. All players transition, actually. Almost a 700K transition for Dog.
Both Dog and Dengler chucking those long bars over to the left, not having the playfield built up to cash in on that Tetris.
Dengler needing to dig a little bit, you can see over there on the
some
top left.
Good delayed burns there.
How's he planning to try to get through that right side over there? Finally sticks the O piece in there, but still has that little bit of an overhang to deal with.
That's probably trying to look for an LJ, but didn't want to wait.
Yeah, and there we go. He has the potential to set himself up for, oh wait, okay. He's got that open there. Per eyepiece came just in time, but then was forced to block again.
This is just really tough for Dengler.
The eyepiece keeps coming like one piece too late for him.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
it's turning into a prolonged dig, and Dog extending the lead now to almost 8 Tetrises.
yeah, James Chen, look at Dog's Tetris rate right now at level 22.
90%.
Oh man.
You don't usually see Tetris rates that high this deep in.
Yeah.
Wait.
After the initial transition already, 90% Tetris rate. Well, down to 87.
But yeah, 900K at level 23.
I think we're looking at a 24 max possibly.
Yeah, 2 away and just got to 24.
I mean,
There's the log bar. Boom! Tetris or Dog 982 on the verge of maxing here. Really early.
There it is.
Boom! Tetris or Dog. Max on level 24. Very rare.
Just like this
87%
long bar for Dengler going all in. Finally gets a dirty center well.
Nice.
Yeah, this efficiency from Dog on a whole other level.
Level 25.
Can Dengler keep his tournament hopes alive here against this amazing performance from Dog?
But I mean, you got to imagine that's a little bit of a discouraging right there. You know, you're playing, trying to say it live right here, and Dog is just absolutely killing it. But again, I feel like Dog probably not feeling a ton of pressure right now.
Yeah, but this score is just incredible. It's like probably one of the best performances I've seen all weekend, if ever.
There's the max for
Beautiful dig.
Fractal.
And beautiful dig by Dengler as well. Got himself out of a situation here, but now is just looking for an L piece. Now the J piece is going to help over here. Has himself another Tetris set up here. And there it is. Boom, Tetris for Dengler. He's still in this.
240K behind.
Yeah, imagine almost having a max out and you're down by almost
1.2 before.
300,000.
Yeah. I mean, 1.2 before kill screen. Okay,
There
boom,
it
Tetris
is.
or Dog into kill screen now.
Oh, the hang on the left.
Hang on the left. And he really needs to get that roll over to the.
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
Okay.
Oh
And-
no!
We'll have a chase
There's the
down.
top out.
We're going to have a chase
Dog
down for
topping
Dengler.
out with a huge score lead. Dengler has a chase down.
Setting up for the
That's for
Tetris.
This, if Dengler can pull this off,
It could be the momentum that Dengler needs. There's the max out for Andy as Fractal with also a 200,000 point lead.
So Andy and Dengler both maxing out. And right
Dengler
now,
having to complete this chase down to stay in the tournament.
but he's also playing fairly conservatively, right? No, okay, here we go. Goes for the double.
Could
Just
this
goes
lead
for
to the super
double.
kill screen though? 32, time is running out. That's a big lead to have to chase down.
There's a Tetris for Fractal.
Where is the piece?
Oh, no.
Oh, that was
Okay,
great.
still staying alive.
Okay, covers up that hole over there.
Dengler fighting to stay alive, needs better pieces.
Oh, no.
The hang!
And the hang!
And Dog's gonna take that round and the match.
Dog with the
Wait.
3-0 over Dengler. Dengler going for that chase down right there, but again, the pressure that's put on there, and again, that 39 super kill screen looming over there means you can't just play safely at the
Line
kill
that
screen
out,
speed.
yeah.
Speaking about 39 super kill screen looming right here, Andy down by 200,000 points with only 3 levels to go, and Fractal is still active. There's another Tetris.
Fractal level 37.
Wow.
Super
Oh.
kill screen is coming.
And Andy's gonna top out at
Oh.
1.1. Fractal with the 1.4.
But he wants to go for the super kill screen.
The crowd is
He's going
chanting
for it.
Mullen.
Oh, there we could see the one. Oh, tough pieces though. Can we see it? Looking for one last Tetris. Where's the log bar?
Come on,
Where's the log
Game.
bar?
Game says no.
But the closest we've gotten to a super kill screen here, but again, Fractal, we remember watching him last year play in the grand finals. He was able to last, in some of those epic matches that we had.
In 3, 2, 1, Tetris!
Tris.
Once again, Fractal versus Andy. Fractal is 1 game away from making just the top 4.
And Pixel Andy fighting for his tournament life here.
Feels like Fractal and Pixel Andy have been playing each other for forever at this point, and it's only been 2 games.
Yeah, I mean, just this match between Fractal and Pixel Andy has had so many twists and turns. You wouldn't even think, with Pixel Andy's performance, you know, would that even be as one-sided as it is now? It shouldn't be, but Fractal's just that good, and the scores are that high. In any other situation, Pixel Andy would have taken it away.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those, like, you have to call it a close 2-0 right now, because, I mean, the amount of points that have separated these 2 players between the first 2 games is probably just even added together, just a small amount.
And yeah, you can even argue that they have a little bit of a rivalry going between the 2 of them, not including this match. They played 11 matches, and Andy leads 6-5. So if Fractal wins, they'll be even.
Yeah, very even match here, and yeah, definitely veterans of being top 8.
Do we have their FMSs here on the screen?
Yes, we do. Number 5 and number 8. Andy with number 5 FMS and Fractal with number 8.
Wow, okay.
FMS meaning fair median score, a new metric that helps eliminate the outliers in their stats. Thanks to Marfram and Game Scout for coming up with these new systems that will help us in our stats recording in the future.
But of course, anything can happen. All it takes is just one game to shift the momentum completely in your favor. And we've seen that happen with several players today.
Yeah, we have not seen a reverse sweep yet. So if Andy's able to keep it in there, it's going to require that.
So far, both players off to fantastic starts. 219 for Fractal, 260 for Andy.
Again, both players with just this amazingly clean fields at this point. A little bit of burning right there for Andy, but still looking strong here.
Boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Again, always a joy. Just to be, I mean, shout outs to being able to see the players on your screen. It's just watching Fractal's expressions and just how much fun and excitement he's having.
Yeah.
It's almost like you could be entertained just watching his expressions the entire time.
Definitely one of the most expressive players here.
I'm telling you, it's got to be the lotion if it's not the penguin. Okay, Pixel Andy with the Tetris there. Fractal right behind. Scores are neck and neck.
Lots of micro adjustments, and that adjustment right there from Fractal paying off. The OP's coming to fill out that one gap, that 2x2 hole that he built. But look at this, 79% Tetris rate versus 82% Tetris rate right now.
Yeah, really close game here. Both
neck
are
and neck.
being super efficient and keeping it under control.
Yeah, both players just chugging along. Essentially, this has actually been one of the cleaner games.
Yep,
Not
one
really
of the cleanest games. No big digs.
Well, it's not commentator curse these guys. All of a sudden, this drought's gonna happen, you know?
The game's just waiting to become sadistic.
Yep.
You can feel it.
Trying to lure you into a false sense of security.
The calm before the storm.
I've always said I feel like the Tetris game literally has a mind of its own and just like laughs at you whenever you're looking for that long bar.
It's all part of the entertainment here at CTWC.
501 for Andy, 473 for Fractal.
Oh, where's that long bar? Here we go,
Ooh.
another drought. Okay, there we go. 20-piece drought there. So
Okay,
interesting
so
enough,
finally Andy with some holes in the stack. It's been such a clean game so far.
but also Andy playing a lot faster as well. As you can see, he's basically about 10 lines ahead of Fractal right now.
Yeah, Andy is pushing down actually.
Yeah, you're right.
Interesting.
Maybe kind of a sign of that adrenaline right there.
Okay, getting close to transition here to level 19 for Andy. It's loaded up for a couple of Tetrises and
Fractal having to do a little bit of clean here. Oh, just like that, taken care of.
okay. Andy hitting level 19 now.
Transition.
602,000 points. Great transition score.
Fractal looking to follow suit if this, there it is, there's the
Yep.
long bar. And already have 600.
Again, it's just so crazy because remember back in the day when, you know, getting the first transition was like, all right, here we go. But now getting the first transition is just seems like, you know, another day in the park for these players here.
Yeah, man, this is just so close.
Yeah, this has been a really fast-paced, clean game. Smooth. Calm before the storm. Who knows what's going to happen now?
Yeah, the tension in the room is almost suffocating right now.
Yeah.
Ooh, small misdrop over there for Fractal.
Yeah. Well, we've seen hardly any holes in Fractal stack this entire game, so it's unusual to see it when it happens.
Yeah, these scores are kind of ridiculous. 740 at 22
Yeah.
for Andy, 711 for Fractal, ready to put his foot on the gas. There's another Tetris.
Wow, that adjustment from Andy.
You know, I talked about those nerves out there, but, you know, I wonder if, you know, the way that Fractal plays is kind of mental. The fact that, you know, he's having so much fun. You see him misdrop a piece, and it's almost like he laughs about it himself, you know? Like,
Yeah.
There's, like, no panic in there, and I wonder if that's actually a factor of how consistent he's been in these past 2 years.
Definitely could be like a thing is like he misdrop is like, oh, it's a little bit of a challenge. Let me conquer that real quick.
It's like, oh, haha, how funny a misdrop. Okay, I'll take care of that.
Ooh.
Boom,
Tetris for Fractal.
My gosh. 872 for Andy, 859 for
Still,
Fractal.
still neck and neck.
Nice adjustments over there for Fractal. Takes the lead though, and Andy takes it right back. This is insane.
Andy
Well-
taking the triple there.
Fractal had to do a nice delayed burn there, and it works out for him.
Well, players in maxed out territory now.
This is the closest game of the day for sure. Look at this. Neck and neck all the way. Super efficient.
Ooh, Andy just not getting that J piece.
Gonna have to settle for that long bar over there, and then also create that gap you see in column number 8 over there.
Fractal, the drought, 27 pieces, and almost with the max. There it is. There's the max out for Fractal.
Yeah. And kill screen right around the corner.
And almost, there's the max for Andy.
Yeah, as you mentioned, the kill screen coming right around the corner. Level 28 for Andy, level 27 for Fractal. And again, it's interesting because Andy has been pressing down earlier. He is still ahead in lines right now.
Wow, Andy getting that long bar over to the left.
So
There
there
it
we go.
Okay,
is.
kill screen for Andy.
Looking for an eyepiece now.
Where's that eyepiece?
Oh,
there
nice.
it is. Gets it
And we
over
take a
there in
split
time.
double there.
A little bit
Okay.
of a hang built over there. Yeah, just ignore the hang right there and just start clearing out the lines the best that you can.
Yep,
Fractal, Tetris ready. There it is. Tetris for Fractal.
Wow, Tetris for Fractal after kill screen.
That's important right now.
Ooh.
Fractal needs to keep this lead.
Andy.
Look at this
Andy
speed.
set up. Boom, Tetris for Andy.
And boom, Tetris for Fractal.
Both players keeping up their aggression here. That is going to make the difference and the result.
Oh my gosh. Another Tetris for Fractal.
Whoa.
And a Tetris for Andy. What is going on?
Both players know what it will take to win and are not letting up one bit. Triple for Andy.
Fractal set up, and there's another one for Fractal.
Fractal not backing down one bit.
Up by 2 in. Another
Holy
one for
cow. Fractal relentless.
Andy just can't get set up. The pieces aren't falling the way that he likes.
Okay, almost a setup. Andy
Oh.
set up.
Another Tetris for Fractal.
Oh, but there's the drought counter. Oh no, there's the drought counter.
Okay.
And there it
Andy
is.
with the Tetris.
And that's it. It's important for Fractal to hear.
Level
'cause-
34. That
Yeah.
super kill screen.
There it is. That. So Fractal just went through that same
Wow,
drought.
Fractal
He went through
maintaining the
same-
aggression.
He went through the same drought, but he still managed to get that Tetris over there.
Fractal with another
Oh
one.
no. Andy in trouble. Had to go for the triple, and we're running out of time.
We have the super kill screen is coming. We're at level 36 right
Fractal
now.
playing it like it's 19 speed here on 29. Look at that.
We could see a 1.6 here. Andy set up. There's the Tetris for Andy, and a Tetris for Fractal. One more, and we're gonna get the 1.6. Fractal set up. There's the 1.6. And he's still going.
Andy's at 37.
Uh-oh, a little bit of a situation. Oh, wow.
Andy still trying to survive.
Oh,
that
hang.
hang might do it. There it is, Tetris for Fractal. Andy gonna top out 1.3 million. Let's
Fractal
see.
looks
And there's
like-
another one.
Wow.
And the Z-spin. And, set up.
Oh my goodness.
And there it is. Can we see it? Can we see a 1.8? No, there it is, the super kill screen.
We got a super kill screen, Fractal, with a 1.8, and he is gonna make it.
What a game!
I am absolutely lightheaded right now. I can't believe what we've seen. Fractal with one of the most amazing performances ever.
What a performance. Fractal holding up the penguin of victory. But Andy had such a great performance. How
I mean, it
could
was
you
close
lose?
all the way through. Like, what can you do? You left everything on the matrix, and it still wasn't enough.
Exactly. That's the amazing part, is that Andy basically played maybe a game of his life right there. 3 max outs in a row, and Fractal still able to take it.
Oh my God.
And you can hear the audience chanting.
Yeah, but real quick, we're gonna head over to interviews with King. So King, take it away.
Outstanding job. Thank you, Sharky, James, and Mr. Chris Tang. I'm here with Noah Deng, seed number 2 overall in the CTWC. Tremendous job that you've done. Give it up for Noah Deng, everyone. Give it up for Noah Dengler. Now, Noah, coming into CTWC, you know, you've been at live events. I got to have the pleasure to watch you at the Northeast Regional. You got a taste of what was going on there and kind of got to face some of the big guns live and in person. Coming to CTWC, were you having any type of aspirations to be that high of a seed?
Definitely not. My goal is just get in the tournament and maybe win a match. I did not think I was going to get 2nd seed at all.
So during quals, what was it that just you kept going 1, 2, 3? We're like racking off all these max outs all day long. What kind of groove got you into it, or what put you in the mindset to just keep going like that?
I don't really know. I didn't really have any expectations going into it, so I feel like there was no pressure on getting max outs, but it just sort of worked out, and I kept getting them.
And then look at that. You've gone through you got the bye in the first round, so then you end up playing yesterday. You got the win over there, and then you come in today, get the win, and then you come into top 8, and you're playing tough opponents. So no one tougher than the 2-time champion, Dog. Is Dog everything that people say why he's a 2-time champion?
Yeah, I mean, he's just so consistent. Like, I was early topping, and he just wasn't. And in the last game, he just paced so well, and there wasn't really anything I could do. So.
Now, when you had the early top out in the first game, did you kind of settle yourself down? Because you had a tremendous game number 2 after that.
Yeah, I tried to calm down, calm the nerves, try to come back stronger.
So I think a lot of people here, you know, they got to watch you all day long. They got to experience the Dengler. Are we looking at you coming back again for CTWC 2024?
I'll do my best to be back here next year, definitely.
Wonderful. Ladies and gentlemen, this is one of the bright shining stars of Classic Tetris, the Dengler. Congratulations on your run today. The other half of the video game bros is here, Pixel Andy. Andy, always a pleasure. What can you do? 1.7. What else can you do, man?
Yeah, I know you can. Yeah, I mean, he got 1.77. That's what world record, right? In comp, yeah. So, I mean, I just did the best I could. I mean, I got really far, and every single one, I think 36, 36, and like 38, something like that. I'm happy with how I did. Honestly, it's actually an amazing set. So.
Fractal seems to be like your kryptonite, right? I feel like it was last year, took you out in the Final Four, and here you are in this portion of our tournament now. So what is it about Fractal just trying to get over the hurdle with him?
Well, I mean, in that game, it was kind of the first game. The first game was like the pivotal moment. I missed the Tetris. I think it would have turned out differently if I got that, but as for Fractal, he's just really good with consistent pace, I think, which is, it's hard to go up against, so, yeah.
Oh, certainly Fractal is one of the toughest opponents. Your brother, still alive in the tournament. Do you think this is his year to make it happen live and in person, the 2-time champion trying to make it 3?
Honestly, after Fractal played, we'll see. I'm like, I'm rooting for both of them, you know, because Dog's my brother, but then also I want to say that I lost to like the champion, right? So, you know, both of them.
Well, take it from Ben Mountain. He'll tell you he enjoyed losing to the 7-time world champion plenty of times. So, Andy, congratulations on a run that you had today. I think it is Noah, but you have any shout-outs? Because people want to have shout-outs today.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to, you know, like, you know, just, you know, the entire gang, you know, like, not actual gang, but like, you know, Miles and like Dog, Tristop, Sodium, everyone else out there. I mean, I can't say everyone, but, and my parents, you know, definitely watching, you know, rooting for us. So, and, you know, everyone here, CTWC staff, I think this tournament went really well, especially using Nestor's champs and stuff. They had to switch it up and different staff, but I think they did a good job. So.
Well, thank you, Andy, for your insight there. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up for Pixel Andy. James, Chris, Sharky, back to you, boys.
Hello everyone, I'm your favorite underwater host Sharky, and I want to say thank you all so much for watching. If you enjoyed the match, then be sure to leave a like. Comment down what was your favorite moment. Me personally, I liked the 1.7 from Fractal as well as the super kill screen. It was just such an amazing moment and a crazy efficient game post 29. But of course, we'd like to hear what your favorite moment is down in the comments below. If you want to stay up to date on all things CTWC 2023 and beyond, make sure you subscribe to notifications so you never miss out on a match, news update, or highlights. And if you want to support us further, you can become a channel member. We are grassroots and we strive to bring you guys the best content and matches possible. And by becoming a channel member, you directly support in that effort. Now, it is time for your lure drop because, ladies and gentlemen, we have made it. Top 4 is decided. On one side of the bracket, you have Sidnev and Blue Scooty. On the other side, you have Fractal and Dog. Now, I want to focus on the left side of the bracket, Blue Scooty and Sidnev. So first things first, Blue Scooty, he's 13 years old, the youngest player in the tournament. And not only that, he is actually only 20 days older than when Dog first participated in CTWC 2020. So if Scooty were to win, he wouldn't be the youngest champion ever, but he'd be one of the youngest, which seems to be a reoccurring trend nowadays. But all things considered, Blue Scooty has a phenomenal challenge ahead of him. Sidnev, number 1 seed, has had a strong tournament performance all tournament long, defeated Alex T in the last round, did lose that first game, but then won 3 games consecutively, and now has to face Blue Scooty. Blue Scooty, aggressive player, able to defeat the consistent performer Huff in the previous round. So both of these players, they had to go through some tough opponents in order to get to the point to where they're at here in top 4. And I mean, that can be said for anyone because the brackets were absolutely ridiculous. Now, with that being said, Sidnev, if Sidnev can win this match up against Blue Scooty, there is guaranteed that 1 trophy is going to leave the US and head over to Europe. Whether that trophy is gold or silver, we would have to find out if Sidnev is able to make it to that finalist position. And of course, if Blue Scooty is able to defeat Sidnev, Scooty guarantees himself a trophy, whether it's gold or silver, in his rookie year of CTWC, which that in of itself is kind of ludicrous. Now, enough about those two. We're going to be seeing them play in their top 4 match. We got to talk about Dog and Fractal. Now, I said that this bracket is tough, but you know the bracket is tough when you're Fractal, you had just beat Andy, and now you have to go up against his brother. Andy, of course, a finalist in 2020, top 4 in 2021 and 2022, and now he has to go up against Dog, 2-time world champion from 2020 and 2021, and top 4 from 2022. Dog finds himself in top 4 this year, and his roadblock is Fractal. Now, Dog, of course, is aiming for that 3-time world championship. However, what stands in his way is a Fractal that seems to be on the best performance in his CTWC history. I mean, he hasn't dropped a single game, hasn't dropped a game up against any of his prior opponents. And now going up against Dog, going with all that momentum of a perfect tournament run so far, Fractal is definitely a terrifying opponent to go up against. But you can't underestimate Dog either. There is a reason why he's a 2-time world champ. There's a reason why all 4 CTWCs at minimum that he's participated in, he's made it in the top 4. And now the question is, can he become a 3-time finalist? Or is Fractal going to stand in his way? We'll have to find out. But there you have it. Sidnev versus Blue Scooty and Dog versus Fractal. Those are your matches. And I hope you guys can look forward to them because, I mean, really, this top 8 was kind of ridiculous. I mean, think about it to the previous match, not this one, but the previous one. All games in the match with Alex T, Sidnev, Huff, and Blue Scooty had maxes at the minimum. And now we're going to top 4. But that's going to do it for today's lore drop. I hope you all enjoyed. Once again, I'm your favorite underwater host, Sharky, and I'll see you in the next match of CTWC 2023.